Welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing? Sitting here drinking some coffee. Thought I'd talk to you guys for a little bit, see how you guys are doing, how everything in life is going. Ah, damn. My coffee got a little cold. That is okay. Turn that up just a smidgen. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gone live. I haven't gone, like, I've been doing so much lately that's, like, live is, like, so, not really difficult. Obviously, I enjoy going live, but certainly has sucked having a lot of stuff to do, you know what I mean? Sorry, I wanted to decline my chair a little bit. Hi guys, how you doing? Yes, 3 viewers. How you doing? Andy Blake, you got COVID? No, I do not have COVID, thankfully. But there is a COVID update to let you guys know. That we do like have someone in the house who actually has been exposed to it. So that's basically what it's about. And Michael can't come over until obviously the quarantine is over, so he won't be able to film too much. But it's been going okay. It's just a bummer. I'm also going to be telling you guys that we are going to be changing up the background here soon. I'll be putting some Halloween gear up, Halloween decor for the background for our because next month is October, which is the best month of the fucking year. Fall season, of course, is my favorite, and I'm dead on excited. But I'm okay so far. I'm okay. I haven't been feeling sick or nothing. I've been doing okay. Just giving Michael some time to uh pretty much been doing YouTube reactions and stuff. So if you guys have any recommendations, then this would be a perfect time to like tell me what you guys want me to watch on YouTube. If there's any YouTuber you want me to check out or any video that you might think I might enjoy or anything, then please by all means let me know in the comments, obviously. So, X that out. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to get on here for a while, chat up with you guys for a little bit, let you guys know that everything is going okay over here. Because I do know some people get curious. Yeah, I've been posting nonstop for the past few days now. Like, I don't think there's been one day so far this week that I have not posted something. Which I'm always down for posting, obviously. So how are you doing today, Andy? Yeah, not a lot of people are hopping on in, but that's okay. I know I've mentioned it before, but I think you would really enjoy the movie The Prestige. Yes, The Prestige. Yeah, that one's been recommended to me several times. The Christopher Nolan movie. That is one of the few Christopher Nolan movies I have not seen. To be honest, though, I haven't seen a lot of Christopher Nolan movies. I've seen obviously the Dark Knight trilogy. I've seen Inception, but not a lot of Christopher Nolan films. Christopher Nolan's not like my go-to director. You know what I mean? He's just not my top 10. He's not near my top 10 favorite directors of all time. I find his films very fucking unique. But for some reason, I guess they're maybe more of a slow burn. Like, not really even slow burn is the right word for it. I don't know. There's something about his movies that really don't get me all pumped up and excited like a lot of really good film enthusiasts, which is understandable. I'm not saying, Hey, Jordan and movie friends, don't forget to hit that like button. Hope everyone in the house feels better. Yeah, right now, we have someone in the house who is actually under quarantine right now, and we actually got the test results back like yesterday, and unfortunately, they're still they're positive, so we are still under quarantine, unfortunately. And thank you for joining us, Ashley. A lot of his movies are long and complicated. Yeah, that's my thing. That's probably what I would probably say about him too. They're long and complicated. Besides, the Dark Knight trilogy, which is a comic book movie, which has a lot more action and a lot more. It's easier to follow, I think, than most of his like films are. It's easier to follow. I know when I watched Inception, which I do think is a great film overall, I would at least give it a B plus, A minus. It is confusing. It can be confusing, and I know it's been like talked about that people have gone back and tried to watch that movie and still not know what the fuck it's about, and it's understandable. They really are. He's a very unique artistic director, I would say, which is nothing wrong with that. I prove that 100%. But if you had to ask me who would I rather watch, would you rather watch a film directed by Robert Eggers or Christopher Nolan? I'm probably going to choose Robert Eggers over Christopher Nolan. Robert Eggers is probably one of the best directors we have currently. Like, every one of his films have hit for me personally. The Witch, which is phenomenal, and probably my personal favorite, The Lighthouse, which is just insanely creative. And not only that, but everything that happens on screen, even knowing, yeah, it's a kind of a confusing movie, everything on screen you can kind of follow and understand what's going on. They're obviously men who are losing their minds. Hey guys, how you guys doing? I see quite a few people have jumped on in. Hope everybody's having a great day. Thought I would go ahead and go live for you guys, especially some of the new people who are actually jumping on into the channel. There's been a lot of new subscribers lately, and it's really appreciated. Like, we literally hit 5,000 subscribers last week, and we are almost to 6,000 already. We're less than maybe like, I mean, we hit 5,000. I'm like dying right now because I'm actually not. I'm out of it a little bit this morning. I literally went to go make a smoothie about 40 minutes ago, right? I went to go make a smoothie, and I use milk for my smoothie, so I poured the strawberries and bananas into the blender, and I went to go grab milk. We're out of milk, right? So I completely, all right, no milk, so I can't make a smoothie. And then I went to go pour myself a bowl of blueberry, right? And I actually poured the cereal into the bowl to then realize, oh, fuck, we're out of milk. That's right. And that was literally a few minutes after the fact that I figured out we had no milk. Yeah, it's been an interesting morning. Well, it's not even morning anymore. It's actually the afternoon, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Hi guys, hi. How's everybody doing? Thank you for joining on this live stream. It's just a random live stream to kind of give you guys an update, talk about some horror movies. Obviously, we can talk about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre if you guys want. We can talk about anything that's new if you guys want to chat about it. I'm going to have to watch The Witch, and yes, you are. There's slow burn. I mean, The Witch is more of a slow burn than The Lighthouse, but The Witch is like phenomenal and really unsettling and creepy. I would go as far as saying probably one of the creepiest movies I've seen in a long time. Thought I'd go ahead and hit the red lights back there. Yeah, it's after 2, Jordan. I know. Yeah, it's after 2. It's a very interesting afternoon to me. But yeah, the background's going to be changing. I'm going to be putting a lot more Halloween decor in the background, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I actually am probably going to be putting one of my animatronics in the background. Not sure which one yet, because I know the family loves the animatronics. I've bought several animatronics, and I would love to buy more this year, but I'm not sure with my money situation. But I've also tried to make me, because a lot of you guys have asked me to make an OnlyFans account. So I actually made an OnlyFans account. It's not fully set up yet, so I can't even leave a link, but no, I'm not going to be taking shirtless pictures or shit like that. I'm just going to be, it's just going to be an OnlyFans account. If you guys want to be a part of it, the option is there. Doesn't mean I'm going to be posting all the fucking time, but still. People were literally asking me, Jordan, make an OnlyFans account. And I was like, not really sure what OnlyFans is. I heard from a friend that it's mostly for people who like post like nude pics and shit, and people can pay to see nude pics. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that, but I also made a Buy Me a Coffee account, which is also an option. You know, if you guys want to support the channel in any other way besides doing a Patreon monthly thing, you guys can probably do Buy Me a Coffee. When I also like the title of it, which is one of the reasons why I decided to make an account. I actually wasn't going to do it, but when I heard it was called Buy Me a Coffee, I'm like, I like coffee. I'm excited to see the Halloween decorations in the background. I'm excited too. I'm actually still debating on how I'm going to do it. Whether I'm going to try to... I'm definitely going to be putting more Michael Myers stuff in the background. Yeah, you'll definitely be seeing more Michael Myers stuff. I might hang my Halloween poster on my closet. Decisions. I'll maybe let you guys help me decorate the background. That'd be kind of interesting. I'm going to have to take some of your guys' stuff down, obviously, only for temporary reasons, and then I'm probably going to put the Halloween blanket on the door back there. That's probably what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to hang the Halloween blanket on the door. I got, yeah, several animatronics. I got a giant fucking clown. I got a scarecrow guy. I got a headless girl. I have, I don't think I have a witch. I don't know why I was thinking I have a witch, but I don't have a witch. I also like to hang some of the classical Halloween decor back there. You know, really classical stuff. Like Halloween 3 Season of the Witch stuff would be pretty awesome. Probably have some Halloween lights back there. I got some pumpkin lights. It's definitely going to be interesting. No doubt. If you guys are jumping on in, by the way, please say hi. Please say hello. Let me know how you guys are doing today on this fine, I think it's Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, Fright Night. Oh, man. I got a lot to do. And I also got to film more later. I got to film a bunch of videos. Obviously, this is a video for you guys to leave recommendations for me, so I have ideas of what you guys want me to do. Obviously, you've been seeing me do other things besides just the simple Sam and Colby, dead meat stuff. I've been trying to do different, creepier things like the clown would be awesome if you can squeeze him in. I think I can squeeze him in. I think the room is big enough to where I can put him back there. I would probably have to move my refrigerator and stuff, but I already have an idea of how I could do that, so I could probably move that towards the closet. I mean, not the closet, but I could probably move that towards the futon a little bit, which is behind me, and then I could put the clown in the background right there. It's going to be crammed for sure in this room, but I think overall it might look really fucking cool if that clown is back there. And that clown cost me a lot of money, so it'd be kind of a shame not to use him in the background at some point. He's fun to put together. And also, though, I sleep in this room, so, like, he might scare me a little bit because he's tall, lanky, and he is almost to the ceiling. Actually, he would probably be, like, almost on the verge of touching the ceiling. So, yeah, he'd be very cool to have back there. But I will be bringing up the Halloween decor at some point and decorating the background. Pretty fucking excited for that. Getting messages on my phone. But yeah, no, it's gonna be an interesting month, and I'm hoping you guys are ready for. And if you have any guys, if you have any ideas for any Halloween content you would like to see on this channel for the month of October, because I'm still debating on what we're gonna do for the month of October. We did commentaries for all of the Halloween films last year and all that stuff, but I just don't know. I just don't know. Wake up and fall off a futon. I know, right? So I'm going to definitely have to consider. Oh man, that coffee. I might need more coffee. I think I'm almost out, actually. No, I am actually out. I have like a sip left, and that's a crime. So I'll have to go get more coffee. But if more of you guys start jumping on in, and I know there's several of you guys watching, please leave comments. I will be right back. I'm not going to be gone long, so I'm only going to be gone for like a few minutes, tops. So I'm going to go get coffee, and I hope you guys will bear with me, and we will talk more about the content to come up for the channel. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and you can tell because I slammed the door behind me, getting back in here because my fly swatters swaying back and forth. Okay. Whew, okay. If you have time, you should watch Ginger Snaps Back, the sequel to Ginger Snaps, I'm assuming. I know, I got to. I'm not sure if I don't have it on like DVD or Blu-ray or nothing, so I can't watch it right now. But as soon as I have a copy of it or find it on any streaming service, I will definitely check it out. Michaela, hello, thank you for joining us. Wow, glad more people can make it up here. I just ran upstairs. I like ran through the living room and everything, and I'm just like running upstairs. So if I'm out of breath, I apologize. Okay, some coffee. I was just talking to everybody about how I'm going to be redecorating the background for Halloween next month. Probably sooner, actually. I might go ahead and do that a lot sooner, to be honest, because I might want to get it as good as I can get as soon as possible. So, I will probably decorate that sooner. I'm also asking you guys if you have any recommendations for me for next month for Halloween content, because I'm still debating on what I'm going to react to for Halloween and stuff. So, if you want to leave any movie reaction recommendations, that's awesome. I will definitely look into it. I already have my decorations up. That's because you're a badass, Michaela. That's because you're a badass. You know what this month is. It's Halloween's Eve. And you can't tell me otherwise. This is Halloween's Eve. I will be definitely putting a lot of pumpkins and shit in the background. Probably put my Michael Myers stuff in the background because you guys can't really see all my Michael Myers stuff just yet. It's all right next to me, so you'll probably see me switch out some stuff with Michael Myers, which is obviously the best. The first Halloween film is obviously the best Halloween movie of all time. So if you guys want me to do any revisitings to any Halloween movies or movie video reactions to any YouTubers Halloween type of videos or like scary movie videos or anything like that, then please let me know because I will definitely be looking into that and definitely want to do something for you guys next month special. Right now I'm doing fine with what I'm doing, but I put them up on the 31st. I recommend Night of the Demons. It's a Halloween film. Well, I appreciate that recommendation, so I will definitely be looking into it. Night of the Demons. Hell yeah. One I would love to do a revisiting for is Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. I think that might be a fun one to do. And Pumpkinhead and Dark Knight of the Scarecrow might be fun ones to do revisitings to. So we might do those for because we actually call it 31 Nights of Halloween, which is what we did last year. We did like movie commentaries and stuff where me and Michael kind of sit in a room and we watch a movie and all you guys can do is hear our audio, but we have a lot of fun doing that. So hopefully we can do stuff like that and be a lot of fun for you guys. I'll probably even do revisitings to some of the classic George A. Romero films, which is a lot of fun in my opinion. I do enjoy those from time to time, especially around the Halloween season. Yeah. And I'm probably going to go ahead and do reactions to American Horror Story season 10 for you guys. I've seen most of the other seasons of American Horror Story, and from what I'm told from some friends, you don't really have to see the other seasons to kind of understand what's going on in this season. So I really, and you know, most of the time, most of the seasons are anyway their own exclusive thing. So you don't really have to worry about them connecting. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do. I heard Apocalypse is like a lot of the seasons combined and stuff like that. I know that you do music records, so I meant Rasmus. So Rasmus is a recommendation. Hi, Sebastian. Thank you for joining us. Just getting everybody's ideas and stuff for next month on Halloween videos. Halloween, we're going to be doing 31 Nights of Halloween, which we try to post a video every single day, which is already what I'm doing anyways. I post like 3 videos a day. And I just got hooked on a new metal band called Avatar. Ooh, some new bands. And I've never heard of those bands either, so that's some pretty good recommendations right there. Thank you so much. And I always do go back and look at some of these chats and stuff, and I get the recommendations you guys give. Sometimes I make it to those recommendations, sometimes I don't. So I do apologize if sometimes you recommend something and I don't get to it right away. It's never nothing personal. Never take it personally. So with American Horror Story, you don't have to start canonically. I'm just going to say canonically, even if it's wrong. But not to my knowledge, not for the most part at least. When I watched all the way up to Hotel, most of the seasons never really connected, so it's mostly a different story, different characters all over together. So like I don't think you have to know them all to understand what's going on in season 10, though I don't know 100%, so we're going to dive into it. I have some American Horror Story knowledge, so even if I haven't seen the last few seasons, if anything is connected, I might have a decent knowledge about what could happen. So I'm going to go ahead and do American Horror Story season 10 reactions and post them to the channel because let's face it, TV shows don't take long to react to. They're normally like 30 to 40 minutes long tops. I'm excited for next weekend. On the 10 and 11, the carnival is coming back. Oh, really? Really? That's cool. That's fucking neat. Awesome to hear. I do like my coffee. I'm not gonna lie. Can't wait for since we're heading into fall season, I'll be able to mix hot chocolate with coffee again. That's one of my favorite things to do for fall. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of good. People were like, how could you do that? That sounds gross. It's like, it's actually really damn good. Speaking of different story, has anyone ever seen the anthology show Slasher? I have not, but it's been recommended to me. I also want to check out Creep Show from Shudder. There's a lot of shows I would like to check out, and I also got to get back to Tales from the Crypt. The first 3 episodes are on Patreon right now if you guys want to do revisits with me. I do revisits to the Tales from the Crypt series, and so far I'm on episode 3, season 1. So the first 3 episodes are posted. Glad you got your refill. Yes, the refill of coffee is very important when you're me. It's very satisfying. Very satisfying. But yeah, this is going to be a very interesting Halloween. I got several things I'm thinking about putting in the background. So if you guys have any ideas on what I could put in the background, then please, by all means, let me know. Obviously, you guys have sent me things before, so you have an idea of what I have. So I might display some Friday the 13th, Halloween. I might just go straight up Halloween theme, though. Not even Friday the 13th, and just put Michael Myers shit in the background and, like, things from other horror Halloween films. I've been debating whether or not signing up for Shudder is worth it. What are your thoughts? I signed up for Shudder for one day to see what they had. To me, it looks like it's worth it. I mean, it's only like $5 a month, which is not bad at all for a streaming service. Actually, that's pretty damn good. Right now HBO Max is like $15 a month, but like Shudder and Paramount Plus and all of them are like $5 a month, which is really good. So, I mean, from what I saw, they had a lot of their own stuff, a lot of cool stuff, a lot of nostalgic stuff, really neat retro things. I would say maybe give it a shot. At least do I think there's like a 30-day free trial or something like that. Try that out. See if you like it, and if you don't like it, cancel. So I'd recommend doing that. But Shudder does have some really cool stuff. They do switch out stuff a lot though. I've noticed. I already know what I'm being for Halloween. I had it planned since last Halloween. My brother has Shudder. He loves it. What are you going to be for Halloween, Michaela? I'm curious. What are you going to be for Halloween? I'm thinking about being, no joke, I'm actually thinking about being a no-no brush from the Boys channel. If you ever watched The Boys, like with Josh Dub and stuff, the no-no brush. No, don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. I can't get that shit out of my head. I might be one of those for Halloween. I might make the costume myself, but yeah. Nah, I like that. Eric Draven, that's right. You mentioned that to me. I'm sorry, I forgot. Yes, Eric Draven, that's a badass idea. I think you should definitely go. Michaela's a really attractive woman, too, so you're probably going to pull it off really fucking well, actually. I have to think I have to cover my face up. Definitely cover my face up. I've thought about being several things. I mean, I could go as Beetlejuice. I could go as, what was the other one I was thinking of? Jason Voorhees. I could go as Jason Voorhees. Michael Myers. I could go as the No-No Brush. Thank you. I have pictures on my Instagram. I think I saw those pictures, actually. They're really cool. Really fucking cool. Ashley, Sebastian, what are you going to be for Halloween? Or unless you don't dress up for Halloween anymore. I dress up. I don't care what anybody says to me. I love that time of year. I remember going as the Crow for Halloween. Not the Eric Draven Crow, but a Crow. That's still badass, though. Yeah, you need your little, you should buy, like, Michaela, you should buy, like, an actual, like, fake crow and, like, have him on your shoulder or something. That would be dope. Or at least carry one around, like a fake stuffed crow. Hell yeah. I just can't wait. I love this time of year. It is absolutely my favorite. Not only that, but allergies go down, which is allergies are a big issue with me. Fleas die when you have pets. Fleas are an issue. Cool, Michaela. I'm glad to hear that you have a crow. That's awesome. Yeah, well, my family, we make a big deal about it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I spent like $700 in Halloween decor last time I was at Spirit Halloween. I literally walked into the Spirit Halloween store where I was shopping at, and they said, "You gonna buy us out?" And I'm like, "I might." So I bought a lot of stuff from Spirit Halloween. I love Trick or Treat Studios. I buy Spirit Halloween stuff all the time. I am a Halloween freak. And if I ever have a house one day, which is hopefully what I plan on doing for the channel, is actually saving it up money up to buy my own place someday and actually decking it out for your guys' entertainment, and I'll actually show you everything I do with the house and everything. And that's an idea one day. Obviously, not even thinking about it right now. I'm always thinking about something like my future and everything, but like that's an idea for late, way down the road. And obviously showing you guys the process and everything, and hopefully even building in my own theater room, drive-in, and all that stuff. And all that stuff is planned on. I mean, it's just whether or not the channel goes good. Even if it doesn't go good, I will still make an attempt to fucking do stuff like that. Cause I just love this type of stuff. I love the subjects. I love horror. I love Halloween. The whole month of October is just phenomenal to me. The energy, the energy of Halloween is just a lot of fun. Christmas has energy too, but most of the time when it comes to Christmas anymore, it's just people destroying people for shit at Walmart that they can get like half off on Black Friday. I mean, most of the time, yeah, that's just what Christmas has come to now. Is just what can we get for my daughter that's cheap enough, but or like what how much money are we going to spend on the kids this year? When Halloween is just a simple, you get a costume, you decorate your house, you enjoy horror movies in front of the TV screen, bonding, and that's pretty much it. I'm sad how Spirit Halloween is not near me. Only in State Charles is the closest, but still a little far. Yeah, dude, the two Spirit Halloweens that were around me, one was in Chillicothe, Ohio, and the other one was in Wilmington, Ohio, which is only like 30 minutes to like 15 minutes away. Well, not 15, 30 minutes to like, yeah, about 30 minutes away. Yeah, they permanently shut down this year, and now the closest one is all the way in Beaver Creek, which is about a 2 hour drive, almost an hour to 2 hour drive. Crazy. Halloween is the only piece I have left. I mean, it's Halloween is just it speaks to me because I'm such a horror fan. I'm not sure what I'd go as for Halloween. I might be a little busy this October given I've signed up for a course, but I hope to find the time to come up with something creepy. Absolutely. And I'm glad you signed up for a course. I hope you have fun with that, good sir. You got to do what you got to do. I get it. Halloween has just always been the time for me though. I just go outside, I decorate the house like all hell. I mean, most of the time we are the house that people expect a lot of shit from because we normally deck out. Thanks to me, of course. Hell, I had one of my teachers come to my house one year, and he's like, who did this? And he was looking at all the stuff we had up front, and she's like, Jordan just went out and fucking bought a whole ton of stuff for Halloween, and he just gives my parents a thumbs up because it's like, hell yeah, man. I'm thinking about going live maybe at the carnival. Awesome. Awesome to hear that. I might check that out, Michaela. That's really cool. By the way, guys, if you don't follow Michaela on Instagram, she posts a lot, or she goes live a lot and has fun playing like Left 4 Dead and all that stuff. It's a lot of fun to watch, and she's very entertaining to chat with. I can't wait to get my hair back to the original color. I'm just looking at my blonde hair inside at the screen right now, and I'm just like, I need to get it back to dark brown. Dark brown is my normal natural color, so that's probably why a lot of people are confused when they see our logo, is because they see a kid with like curly red hair and one with like dark brown hair, an emo looking kid, and I have blonde hair right now, so no one knows who the fuck I am. Unless you've been with the channel for a while, then you'll know who I am. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have Michael when he gets back film quite a few things because I know he's fallen behind quite a bit, but it's not obviously not his fault. We're under quarantine, someone in the house, sick, so we got to do what we got to do to get around that. My mom was annoyed that I put up decorations. I said, "You should know me by now." Yeah, I don't like. They're like, why would you? It's like dude, it's once a year. Let me have fun. It's like, this is Halloween's Eve. Top bottom line, Halloween's Eve. I'm gonna decorate. My room is always Halloween. Like I if you haven't noticed, I have Halloween decor and horror movie shit all around my room. So like, it's Halloween in my place all the time. So yeah, I will have posters all over my fucking walls. I have several posters here that I would love to get more frames for and then hang around my house when I get one. I got so many painting room ideas. It's gonna be, the Blu-ray room is gonna be nuts. I only have one shelf for horror Blu-rays, but still, like, I'm gonna have a room dedicated to horror movies, and it's gonna be insane. I just have ideas. You have that mindset sometimes when you think about getting your own place and stuff. You're just like, what's gonna go where? How am I gonna do my movie room? How am I gonna do my bedroom? How am I gonna do the hallways leading into my bedroom and stuff? It's just one of those things you just have fun with. Thank you guys for joining us, by the way. I see several new people have jumped on in. Thank you guys. How are you doing? How are you doing? I try to put Christmas stuff up, but my mom makes me wait until after Thanksgiving to put the tree up. I hate Christmas, but I love Christmas music. I love Christmas music too. I don't hate Christmas, but it's definitely not my favorite. It would probably be my second or third favorite holiday, to be honest with you. I'm not like a diehard Christmas fan. I obviously know I get the hype. I used to be a giant Christmas fan back then, but like, Halloween just speaks to who I am more. I'm more of a horror movie guy. I love Halloween. I love Halloween Town, Hocus Pocus. I love Halloween music. I love the feeling, the energy people give off. Most people who love Halloween are also big horror movie fans. They just love the feelings of being afraid. They love the feelings of just talking about something they're passionate about. And there's not that many, like, people who sit down and have deep, deep conversations about Santa Claus and shit. Like, oh, you see that new Santa Claus movie and stuff? No, but there's people out there who talk about, like, oh, dude, the new Halloween Kills is going to be it's going to be nuts. There's definitely a different passion for Halloween than I think any other holiday. Halloween is definitely, they have a Spirit Halloween for a reason. The holiday itself is so fucking popular that they have several just stores dedicated to the holiday itself. My brother's drag mother loves Christmas so much that she puts her tree and decorations up the day after Halloween. Holy hell. I get it, though. I get it. I'm a Halloween fan, so I understand wanting to decorate early. I'm already debating on how I'm going to decorate my room. Like, probably after today. I will probably go down to the basement, grab my Halloween gear, and start debating on how I'm going to do it. But yeah, I get it. I get it for sure. But yeah, I get it. I'm not like, I get actually upset when I see like when I see Christmas decor up in the stores at the same time as Halloween decor. You know what I mean? It's like, we still have like several months before Christmas. Why the fuck am I seeing Christmas trees next to the fucking, Halloween blow-ups? I'm one of those guys, yeah. I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. And not only that, but Christmas is a lot more stressful. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, Christmas is so stressful because you're sitting there thinking of what you're going to buy everybody. You don't want to disappoint nobody. You want them to have a great day, so you want to probably blow a little bit of money. I remember coming up with a scary idea last Halloween when I posted reactions on that reaction app, Stardust, the shutdown this year. Maybe I can bring that back this year. Hey, why not, right? Why not? I really want to decorate the front yard, but I will wait until a couple weeks. Yeah, we decorate inside really early sometimes, so like, I get it. I would love to decorate the outside, but it just costs so much money to put up all this electrical stuff, and people just, it costs so much money to keep it going. So we're debating on decorating for Halloween outside, probably towards the not really like, the blow-ups especially. We're probably going to put the blow-ups up around probably October 20th, so we don't have to keep them up all month long, because it costs money. Also, you think you'll react to any of Link Kara show, A Long Box of the Damned, this boat character, Morday, talking about horror comics? That would be interesting. I might. Thank you for the recommendation, Sebastian. That's actually what this video is all about, actually. I'm asking people for ideas for next month, because we got to think about what we're going to do for 31 Nights of Halloween, whether it's going to be I react to a certain YouTuber, Halloween videos, creepy videos, all that stuff. I will ask you guys for ideas, because we're expanding. This channel has expanded so much throughout the past few weeks now to not only doing movie reactions, but people love the reactions in general. Like, it's not even just about movie reactions anymore. People want to see music reactions, trailer reactions, YouTuber reactions. I mean, it's just crazy. I never expected this channel to grow in such a way. I always thought we were going to be doing movie reactions, and we will always do movie reactions. Don't get me wrong. But Casper is a great one. I love Casper. I've seen that as a kid so many times. Casper Meets Wendy, Casper the Friendly Ghost, the original movie. I grew up with Casper. I grew up with the Addams Family, too. I mean, I love those movies. That's my childhood. Hell yeah. Great stuff. The Little Vampire. Remember that one? Maybe I should do a video of, like, you know, the best Halloween-type movies. I still have it on VHS. I think we have it on VHS somewhere. I know we just bought it for DVD not too long ago, so the DVD is downstairs with, like, the other sequels to the movie. Like, there's a Christmas one and all that stuff. But, yeah, I love the original Casper movie. It's great stuff. With Christina Ricci. No, it's Winona Ryder, isn't it? No, it's Christina Ricci. Yeah, it's Christina Ricci. Christina Ricci, yeah. I get those two confused sometimes, Winona Ryder and Christina Ricci. Halloween Town's a classic, yes. Well, like I've mentioned, you should see the horror-themed reviews of Decker Shadow, Count Chacula, The Maniacal. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I will look into those for sure. Thank you so much, man. I have seen Halloween Town. I haven't seen the sequels. I've seen one of the sequels. I think it was Calabar's Revenge. And I just didn't care for that movie all that much. I like that first film. That's probably the only Halloween Town I actually kind of like. Halloween Town, though, is a classic. I am more of a Hocus Pocus fan, to be honest with you. I love Hocus Pocus. And I cannot wait. If Hocus Pocus 2 comes out, I think it's going to come out in October. I'm actually going to look that up right now. I know Disney Plus is doing Hocus Pocus 2. It was already announced. So, really excited. I know the original cast is coming back 2022. Okay, so next year, Hocus Pocus 2022. Hocus Pocus 2 2022 is actually status updated. Okay, so this is probably, I'm already going to assume it's probably going to be released in October on Disney Plus, is what I'm assuming. So when Hocus Pocus 2 is released on Disney Plus, I will definitely be doing a reaction to that movie, without question. Yeah, that's going to happen. This is not a Halloween movie, but if you wanted to watch Dark Ride, okay, that's one I have not seen, so I do appreciate that one. That recommendation. Speaking of A Little Vampire, did you know they rebooted that? Yeah, it was an animated movie. Yes, I did know that. I actually saw that Blu-ray, DVD or Blu-ray at Walmart. My microphone's being dumb. It keeps falling. I don't know why. One sec. Let's see if I can tighten that up. Sorry about that. Yeah, I did know they made an animated Little Vampire movie. I thought it looked interesting. Obviously, and I was not a big fan of the animation style they were using, so... Abby's Carsons, who played the Vampire Hunter as the same character. Interesting. This is not how... Okay, I'm caught up. Okay, making sure. Thank you for sticking around, Michaela and Sebastian. I don't know who else is watching. I hope if you guys are watching, you say hello. Meet Mungus Merlot. How you doing, man? What's going on, Jordan? Not too much, man. Not too much. Talking to the movie friends. Wondering how I'm going to do the background for Halloween, because I'm going to be redoing the whole background for Halloween this year, and it's going to be more Michael Myers in the background, more stuff like that. And I'm also getting ideas of what kind of reactions people would want me to react to, because people are really wanting me to react to a lot of different things now. Obviously, I'm not quitting movie reactions. That's my go-to thing. But, like, hopefully we can come up with some ideas for next month, because we normally do, like, a 31 Nights of Halloween thing where I put out a video that's kind of Halloween-related each day of that month. I can't wait to see it either, man. How are you doing, by the way? How's everything going with your fan film? Really can't wait for that. I really can't wait for that. And especially after the news with, you know, all this Netflix stuff and everything that's happening with the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I'm still looking forward to. Regardless if it's on Netflix, I'm still looking forward to it because it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm really looking forward. It makes me dude, I know it, like, I'm looking forward to your fan film a lot more now that all this shit's going down. So want to create an original horror host character someday? Any idea suggestions? That would not be a bad idea. That would not be a bad idea. Create it like an own, like our own, like little horror iconic host character. Yeah, that'd be fun. What would that be? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking now. But yeah, I can't. If you guys didn't know, Meat Mungus Merlot actually has his own YouTube channel, and he's actually the director of the upcoming Sawyer Massacre, which has been getting a lot of buzz lately. So, and he has an Indiegogo, I think it's still going, Indiegogo campaign for his film right now. So if you guys want to go support that in any way, there's perks and stuff you can get. Really, really cool guy. Basically, which all After Dark films from Halloween, it'll hit the holiday vibe. Awesome. Well, that's good news for me. I might do some revisitings too. I know Michael would like to do a lot of revisitings too, for sure, man. No problem, absolutely. I'm always trying to support the fan films because I think most of them, even dude, I've watched several fan films that I prefer even some of the fan films over the real canon films, you know. So, like, for example, Friday the 13th, I prefer Never Hike Alone over Jason Takes Manhattan and Jason Goes to Hell. Like, some of these fan films are really passion pieces of art, and I don't think we've had too many Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan films, to be honest. I don't think I've heard of any, to be honest. Oh, House of 1,000 Corpses is an all-time favorite of mine. I love that film. Rest in peace, Sid Haig, who made that movie. Speaking of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that does feel like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre film, doesn't it? House of 1,000 Corpses has a lot of similarities. Crazy family aspect, specifically. There are a few, but not a lot. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if I looked up on YouTube, you know, fan film, Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan film, but your film is like the first one, and I'm not trying to bash any other fan filmmaker that's done a Texas Chainsaw Massacre video. I might need to go ahead and start watching some of those and get ideas. But yours just feels very, very passionate. I feel the passion, which is something, you know, I wish a lot more people had. Especially, you know, could you imagine if some of these, and a good example of a fan actually taking over a Halloween movie, like, I mean, not a Halloween movie, but a horror film in a franchise, you know, Halloween 6, for what the guy had to deal with, you know, after the fact that Halloween 5 was such a fucking misstep, the guy did pretty damn good with trying to make that whole fucking thing work, because if he didn't make it work, then people would have been confused on why there was a guy walking around Halloween 5 with cowboy boots, a fucking black coat, and a hat, you know. No one knew what that was about. So what he had to do to make that work, and obviously that tattoo that was on Michael's wrist, what he had to do to make that work was insane. So I mean, if they got more fans to like come on in and try to do something with franchises that might be falling apart, I feel like the fans would know what's best for the franchise. At least, you know, some. Go check out Last Round Up Rolling Grill. That's the best Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan film on YouTube. I'm going to do a reaction to it, man. I'm going to do a reaction to that. Thank you for that. I don't know why, but I kind of want Rob Zombie to do a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm in remix, but that would have made more sense to me than a Halloween film. Would be a Texas, because that's right up his alley. I mean, especially with House of 1,000 Corpses being a good example and The Devil's Rejects. I mean, he could have done something very, very decent with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but instead they gave him Halloween, which is not really something I would have given Rob Zombie. And, you know, I like the Rob Zombie remake for what it is, but I'll 100% acknowledge the fact that there's a lot of things I would have taken out of that, for sure. If I was the studio and I wanted to get involved, and I think they did get involved for a lot of it, I mean, as a Halloween fan, if I was an executive at a studio, I would probably have been like, you know, as a Halloween fan, I don't know if I want to see all this stuff. But no one likes to criticize in that type of way anymore. And sometimes the over-criticism can actually hurt the film, which is another point of view you gotta understand, that, you know, even over-criticizing might really hurt a film. Oh, I meant to say I'm not into remakes. Okay, yeah, you're not into remakes. That's right. After watching House of 1,000 Corpses, I'm wondering what something like that would be like during Christmas. What with horror movies like Gremlins and Krampus, just a curiosity. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? A film like House of 1,000 Corpses taking place around Christmas time or something like that. Something as insane as that would be very interesting to see around Christmas time. Gremlins is one of my favorite Christmas films of all time. And I did enjoy Krampus quite a bit. Actually, I like that movie, not only for the reason that I thought it was a decently well-made movie. The family's name is actually the Cartwrights, and I'm Jordan Cartwright. And there's actually a character in that movie named Jordan. So, like, really kind of neat. I don't mind. I mean, I get it. I get the whole remake hate. I really do. I think most remakes are, Hola, thank you for joining us. You should watch, sorry if I can't read right now. I have no glasses on. Belial, it's a fan film for Ooh, that's a really Bub. Thank you for recommending that, Bub. Thank you so much. I will definitely be looking into that. Hello! Wow, we have a lot of people joining in. How is everybody doing today? Thank you. No Name, hola. How are you doing, No Name? I have been watching Fright Night for the past couple... Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Hello, Belzora. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Wow, look at all the new people jumping on in. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. How are you guys doing? Bub, do. Oh, did I misread something? My apologies, Bub. You should watch. It's a fan film for Basket Case. Yes, I will do. Do it. I will do it. I'm working. LOL. I guess you can consider this working in some regards, but I get it. I get it. I hope you're having a great day at work. Depending on where you're working, I mean, some shit, is unavoidable, but. No Name, good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just debating on how I'm going to do my background for the month of October, because if you guys didn't know, it's Halloween's Eve, which is September, of course. We all know that. It's Halloween's Eve, and I got to debate how I'm going to do my new Halloween background. I wanted to get a Michael Myers rug and put it right there. Trick or Treat, 1980. Yes, 1986 is a Halloween movie you should check out. Not the best, but it's a Halloween movie. I will definitely look into that. Actually, I think that's one's been recommended to me so many times. I think by, oh God, what was his name? Oh God, I can't remember his name on top of my head. It's a good guy, though. He watches my channel a lot, and I appreciate him. But that one's been recommended to me several times, so I will definitely have to check that one out at some point, for sure, Michaela. Thank you. With Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne? Thankfully, I work in an office job. There's not much going on today, though. I mean, office jobs could be so boring, though. But I mean, I'm glad. You don't have to do too much, right? I mean, that's one of the best jobs. You just go in, you don't do too much, and you get paid for it. That's one of the best things ever. Now, if I could do this for a living, right, and be very passionate about my subject and do this for a living, I would be up and for it. That's I think the American dream is doing something you're very passionate about for a living. I think that's what it's all about. I don't think it's making, money just because it's money. I think it's literally you want to do what you want to do with your life. That's the dream. Idle Hands is a Halloween film as well. That one I need to check out. Idle Hands has been recommended to me on several occasions and several live streams, and I have not checked it out yet, but I need to. Sebastian, yes. Okay, so Ozzy Osbourne and Gene Simmons are in Trick or Treat. That's right there. That's awesome. Hell yeah. By the way, guys, slay that like button if you like this type of content. If you're just jumping on in here. If you don't want to, that's fine. I don't mind. You guys are cool. BRB, no problem, No Name. I'm working with someone who's about to start a Halloween fan film. I won't give too much away, but it's not your typical Halloween fan film. Well, there you go. I think I know which one you're talking about. I've heard of it, I think. Now, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I know I saw a picture from it. And I thought it looked cool. I might be thinking of the wrong Halloween fan film, but I think I know what one you're talking about. That looked really cool. I actually went to go look for that on Indiegogo because I thought he started an Indiegogo campaign, and I was going to support it, but I couldn't find it for some reason. Idle Hands used to traumatize me as a kid, even summer school. Oh man. Shane White, hello, so good to see these. How are you doing, Shane? Thank you for joining. I'm gonna put my glasses on. Don't make fun of me. I don't wear my glasses too often, but it's gonna help me read your guys' comments a lot faster and easier. So, bear with me. Okay, so no promo started for you yet. Stay tuned. Okay, I will definitely stay tuned, man. I will definitely stay tuned. I work for a builder, so it's usually pretty exciting. Most of my job is assembling plans for construction managers and office maintenance, but our art team hasn't been sending us much. Oh wow, wow, that's one heck of a job. No promo has been started yet, so stay tuned. Bubs, someone needs to make a fan film where young Jason, Michael, Leatherface, Freddy meet and find there's a murderer on the loose, and they need to kill him, kind of like Superbad and Ice Cream Man. Idle Hands is my favorite movie. Wow. Look up the song "Scream Baby Scream" by Wednesday 13. Oh shit, I'm loving all the recommendations. I really am. Keep them going. Actually, that gives me more ideas of what I can do. Um, it's very interesting. I mean, I've always wanted to make a fan film myself. So at some point, I've already said numerous times, if this channel gets bigger and better, at some point I would love to make a script myself and do an Indiegogo campaign and make a fan film myself, because I do have ideas for fan films for sure. For sure. I found out recently they soft rebooted the MTV Scream for the last season. Is it worth checking out? I stopped after the second season. You've seen more seasons than I have, man. I haven't checked out the Scream series, but I know every time I mention it to somebody that I'm going to check it out, they normally tell me to avoid it at all costs. That's what normally people tell me, but I'm never like that person. At some point, I will watch it, but I really can't tell you, unfortunately. Wednesday 13 has another band called Murder Dolls, and they have a song called Die My Bride. Oh, shit. Some of those titles sound very epic to me. React to the trailer for upcoming sci-fi disaster thriller Moonfall from the director of Independence Day. Scientists try to stop the moon from crashing into Earth after its gravity suddenly falls. Wouldn't that be a fucking messed up situation to be in? Let me know if you need any tips on Indiegogo. I absolutely will. I absolutely will, man. Thank you so much. Yes. Again, he has a fan film coming out for the Sawyer Massacre. It's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan film, and it looks pretty dope. So if you guys want to go check that out, head over to his YouTube channel, and I'm sure, or you might have a link on your YouTube channel for your Indiegogo, right? As a matter of fact, 1 second, fellas. 1 second. 1 second. One good God minute. All right, don't bear with me. I'm a slow typer with one hand, so bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and do this because I like... Okay, so I think I found it. Hold up. I'm looking for it. You're going to watch me struggle. Hope you guys don't mind too much. Okay, I might have clicked on the right one. Okay, no, I was on the right one. I'm just being stupid. Bam. I just gave you guys the link. Have you seen the Herd of the Darkness Falls of 9% on Rotten Tomatoes? But I love it. Mostly nostalgia, but I tend to generally like bad movies. That's okay. I like bad movies too. I've heard of it. I've heard of Darkness Falls. I've never seen the movie. House on Haunted Hill might be a good Halloween film. The remake I like, and I like the original one. Michael did a reaction to the original one. It's actually on the channel. It's black and white, but it's cool. But I actually really enjoy that remake. When it comes to the original one, Michael did a reaction for actually on the channel. Not a lot of people I think actually saw that, but there is a reaction for it. Definitely giving a shout out. Thanks for sharing it. No problem, man. Absolutely. As I said, I always support. I'm always down for supporting the horror fan films. Anybody who has passion projects. Well, I got to go back to work. I may watch more late on this later. Okay, man. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it, Shane. You're a badass. Thank you so much, dude. I hope you have a great day at work, for sure. Darkness Falls, though, man. I gotta look that one up at some point. I think I know who's in it too. I'm pretty sure I know who's in that one. But I like bad movies. I'll tell you what. I mean, technically, Killer Clowns from Outer Space is not a great movie by any means stretch of the imagination, but I love that film. So like, and I also love films like Troll 2. Troll 2 is a gem among gems. It's bad, but it's like wow, this exists kind of thing, you know? Darkness Falls was okay. I'd prefer the original design for the Tooth Fairy in that movie before they trimmed down the fake as hell dummy. Oh, the one from 2003, not the new one. Okay, so the old one. Have you guys seen that movie, Tooth Fairy? It's a creepy ass movie. The Joker blogs have Halloween and Christmas videos. Okay. It's so bad it's good. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. It's so bad it's good. But you gotta enjoy some of those movies. Actually, I would say, and there's some movies that are so fucking bad, they're just bad. The Mask 2. Son of the Mask, I should say. Ooh. Oh. They're eating here and they're gonna eat me. Oh yeah, they're eating her. And then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god. That guy does not get enough credit. I mean, no one else, and I mean no one else would have done that. That was something. He does not get enough credit. I seriously mean that. Even knowing it's a meme right now and it's like legendary as like one of the worst actors, like that guy does not. He doesn't get paid enough. Wouldn't that be interesting to do like a I was actually a part of an Indiegogo not too long ago. Actually, it just ended, but I'm actually in the documentary Howard the Doc. So look out for that. I mean, Michael and me are both in it. Mostly Michael because he did the movie reaction, but you're probably going to see at least a glimpse of me at some point. But I'm also on it as a thank you. He asked, the director of that one asked us if he wanted if he could use our content because he saw Michael's movie reaction for Howard the Duck, and we immediately said, yeah, dude, absolutely, go for it. So I mean, if anybody out there who's doing an Indiegogo wants me to be involved with something, I'll do it. Fuck it, I'll be a part of something. I don't care. You don't have to pay me jack diddly squat, man. I also have been watching Goosebumps for the holiday. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah, man. That show, that's a gem. I like just like Troll 2, gem among gems. The original Goosebumps show, man, is just well, it's my childhood for one. I grew up with that show. What was one of my favorite ones? Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. When those two aliens come down and they're like dressed as jack-o'-lanterns and they're making these kids like trick or treat, trick or treat by forcing them. That just could you imagine that being forced to trick or treat all fucking night long? You're tired, you have to carry a giant sack, and then they at the end of it when you're done, like, oh, I can't fit no more, they just take it and dump it out and saying, all right, go get more. I might be checking out Are You Afraid of the Dark, but which would you recommend, original or remake? Sebastian, I'm going to be very honest with you, man. I have never seen that show. I might have seen glimpses of it, like the original show back in the day, but I've never seen the new one or barely much of the original. I just know I would love to check it out. I haven't, and I might do some reactions to that at some point. Adam, thank you for joining us, Adam. How are you doing, man? How are you doing, good sir? I recommend looking up Pink Stylist. He has a makeup, yes, he does a lot of Omegle stuff. Yes, he does. I've watched his videos. Yeah, dude, I laugh. I laugh my ass off. That guy's hilarious. That'd be kind of cool to do some reactions to his more recent stuff, I would say. So I might look up some more recent stuff and do reactions to those. That'd be fun. I mean, if he's okay with it, obviously. I don't want to, like, make him mad by doing reactions to his content. But most of the time when you do a reaction to a YouTuber, they don't really mind. I mean, it actually just helps their name get out there more. So most of the time they don't give a fuck. I'm glad to hear that, Adam. And always give them credit where credit is due, because, you wouldn't be reacting to that content without their masterful craftsmanship on the video. So I'm glad the Legends of the Hidden Temple are back. Oh, it's back. I don't think I've seen Legends of the Hidden Temple. I mean, there's a lot of shows and movies and all this stuff that I have not seen. So I mean, seriously, it even shocks myself when people bring up stuff that you would think I would have watched and I haven't watched. Absolutely. But yeah, I have a passion project for a Friday the 13th. I mean, I've thought of several concepts for Friday the 13th fan films that I think would be really crazy and interesting. Because in the world we live in today, could you imagine this? I have an idea for you guys right now, and you can steal it if you want. It's okay. Imagine a Friday the 13th movie, and this might be a little bit, people might piss off a lot of Friday fans, but like, just imagine if you took a risk once in a while, because I don't mind risks. Imagine a Friday the 13th fan film where they decide to completely destroy and redecorate Crystal Lake, right? And it's not even a camp anymore, but instead they build like a mall right outside of it. Could you imagine if Jason was awoken next to, like, they have the lake, like right next to the lake, they have a fucking mall, and they destroyed everything. I won't steal it. And they destroyed everything, right? You know how bad that pissed Jason off, for one, that you destroyed his fucking camp and put a mall there? And what kind of carnage that guy would probably do to that mall? Because you, like, I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be a mall, it could be a store, but, like, just the whole concept of that could be crazy. And we live in a world where people will do that shit. I have a theory on how Jason came back and all grown up. What's your theory, Michaela? Are You Afraid of the Dark was also a Nick show. Oh, is it? Like, I know that's like taking out the whole purpose of Friday the 13th with the camp and stuff. You get rid of the camp and you have just Jason, and it kind of ruins the overall, maybe it could ruin the tone of it, but like, could you. That is very, and that's an interesting premise. Like, what would he do? I mean, obviously, it would be a bloodbath in that mall. But could you imagine all the kills he could do in that mall? And you have, like, it's like almost like a Halloween Kills thing where, like, he just goes in there and starts fucking destroying all these people. I'm probably not dressing up, but I will take Riley trick-or-treating and then watch Halloween movies. That's a good idea, Ashley. Hey, it's not for everybody. Dressing up is not for everybody, so I understand. It's a long one, so to type, so bear with me. I will bear with you, Michaela. Don't worry. I'm going to be sitting here for a little bit longer. Don't worry. You're fine. Meet Mungus Merlo, even if you do steal it, man, as long as you get me involved with it, do it. We'll call it This Friday, right? And you know, the name could be like This Friday, we're opening the doors on this Friday, so we'll call the movie This Friday. This Friday. I just hope the next Friday the 13th movie isn't an origin. Yeah, that's a good point. Mirror Domains, you're right, man. Last I heard, they wanted to have his dad in it. Yep. Yuck. I agree. I don't want an origin story to Jason. I think we've heard enough of Jason's origin from Pamela Voorhees in the first film. I don't know why we need a completely different origin story. And that's enough. We don't need no more. He died. He drowned, because the counselors were having sex. That's enough for me. But sometimes these filmmakers think that the Friday, like, not even Friday fans, just horror fans in general, just want to hear the origin stories of some of the most iconic horror icons of all time. And it's just, no. We just want a good fucking sequel or a good movie that's related, It's people think we just want to hear everything. Like, oh, Jason brushed his teeth with a wooden toothbrush. No, Jason doesn't have a dad. He was the second coming of JC. But yeah, I agree with you, Mirror Domains. I just don't know. That's such an easy, that sounds lazy to me. Like, to me, that sounds so lazy. It's easy to come up with an origin story for a character who's already had so much, told about him. It wouldn't take much to make an origin story. It really wouldn't. Yeah, one of the Friday the 13th was supposed to have his dad in it. Yep, it was going to be the reboot. Yep. And now I hear LeBron James is producing a Friday the 13th movie. Weren't they originally going to do a Jason reboot by the guy who remade The Crazies? I don't know. That's possible. That's very possible, man. That wouldn't surprise me. I know at one point they were actually wanting to do like a found footage Friday the 13th film where like you have and they already did that with Never Hike Alone, but they were actually going to have like a Blair Witch Project, Friday the 13th canon film where they practically go out into the woods and stuff and Jason's hunting them down like POV style and shit. But I don't think we need that. And it already worked perfectly fine in Never Hike Alone. Like, seriously, leave it. Never Hike Alone did it the best. So, and at that point, it would almost be copying Never Hike Alone, which is a fan film, and they deserve to have respect. Weren't they really going to do? Yeah. That's an interesting one. I did like the remake for The Crazies. I thought that was actually a really damn good remake. And I'm actually one of the few people who prefers the original Crazies over the remake. I know that's like really, like, not a lot of people agree with that because they think the original Crazies was actually a slow burn movie and kind of boring. But I find it more interesting. To be honest. No, don't found footage Jason Voorhees. They already did that with Hellraiser. I did not know they did that with Hellraiser. That would be not so great. I don't know why they would choose Hellraiser to do a found footage style. My theory is that Jason didn't drown because his mother rescues him and hides him away to fake his death to set an example, and Jason was watching his mother get killed and decided to come out. That is a very interesting theory, Michaela. I would not. That's actually a very interesting theory. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe, yeah, maybe no one batted Jason and I, so maybe, she took that more personally than anything. No one batted Jason and I when he drowned, so that could be a possibility. I mean, I always thought, in some regards, because they actually hinted at it in Jason Goes to Hell, is that Pamela brought him back or something along those lines with the Necronomicon. There's so many theories about how Jason could have lived. I don't think they really, it explains why he's alive and grown. Yeah, it would explain that. I still need to watch the original Crazies. I met the actress from the original at one of the Caligari's horror cons. That's fucking awesome, man. Watch out, Jason's father turned out to be Roy Burns. That would be a very... I don't know if I'd like that twist. I don't know if I'd like that twist, to be honest. I also got an autographed copy of the Crazies. Hell yeah, Sebastian. Damn. I need to get some of my Blu-ray signed. I can't, for one, I haven't been around any cons lately. I know we're going to have one in Cincinnati soon, which I would love to go. I think Robert Englund's going to be there. I'd love to go. But at this point, at this rate, there's no guarantees. Dude, we're already fucking, schools are closing down where we are right now. People are forcing the vaccination, shit like that's going, it's crazy out there right now. And people are in like a rebellious state of mind. It's just a crazy world. I don't know if the Comic-Con's even going to happen at this rate because people are getting so sick, and I don't know. It's tough. You just can't. It's almost 50-50 on everything anymore, 50%. You know what I mean? Hey, Dan, Mr. Jordan, hope you were well, buddy. Love the glasses look. You look older and sophisticated way, of course. Yes, I wanted to not wear my glasses because I do look a lot younger without my glasses, but I have to wear the glasses when I'm reading comments now because it's like really hard to read. I have to squint at the comments to read them, and I don't like that. So I'm just going to wear the glasses while I'm reading. But thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, if I shave my face and take the glasses off, I can look like I'm probably about 18, 17 years old, which is, I'd still get carded. I get carded a lot, so. Right now, I look very sophisticated. I've told you this before, but I recommend the movie Gypsy 83. It takes place in Ohio for a bit. Ooh, I think you have. Yeah, you recommended that to me before. Yeah, definitely. I still gotta, yes, there's so much stuff I gotta check out. It's not even crazy. The movie's so pretty and tragic. Someone just commented on a movie reaction. Yay. And also, I should probably thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the support you guys have been giving us. We are almost at 6,000 subscribers. We're hoping to hit 10,000 by the end of the year. I don't know if it's possible, but I think it's possible. I really do, because we didn't expect to hit 5,000 that quickly. It makes me cry. Ooh, so it must be a tearjerker movie. Ooh. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Have you watched the Psycho? Yes, I have. The Psycho sequels. Yeah, man, absolutely. Psycho 2 is actually... I'm going to be one of the few people who will say this, and I hope, don't get mad at me. I love Alfred Hitchcock's classic, but I actually prefer Psycho 2 over the original Psycho. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. The shower scene will always be iconic. The movie is always going to be iconic. It's a badass movie. It's a brilliant movie, but for the same reason I love Nightmare on Elm Street 3 over the original Nightmare film is the same reason why I love Psycho 2 over Psycho 1. I enjoy the sequels for Psycho. I think that's actually a very underrated franchise. Not a lot of people talk about the Psycho franchise. I have not seen Bates Motel, by the way. If you're going to ask me that, I have not seen Bates Motel. I know my family was like glued on it at one point, though. They were binging it downstairs, and I totally stayed away from that stuff because I didn't want to be spoiled on it. But when do you think the big budget Hollywood film Pandemic 2020 will be made? LOL, it's on the way. Yeah, it's definitely going to be on the way at some point. There's definitely going to be a movie about the pandemic, and it's going to be probably a zombie build-up movie in some regards. But I think, it probably won't happen anytime soon. But I wouldn't be surprised, at least in the next probably 15 to 20 years, we'll see something. You know what I mean? Like, maybe even sooner than that, to be honest. 15 years might be a little bit stretching it, but, maybe like 7 to 10 years. I wouldn't be surprised. It's going to come. They make a pandemic movie for almost anything. I mean, they made one for 2012, and 2012 was just a prediction. The pandemic really happened. So, and hey, what do you what do you who do you want to play you in it? Oh, that's a good question, man. I don't really know who looks like me in Hollywood. Fuck it, get me. I mean, if I'm in it, it's just gonna be for a quick moment. You're gonna see me like choking on my own air, right? So like, I'll play myself. Fuck it. I have a huge Bates Motel light up sign over the window for Halloween decoration. That's fucking awesome, Michaela. Damn. Where'd you get that? Send me a link. That already made it. It's called Contagion. They already made it. Wow. Wow. It's a good question. I don't know, Dane DeHaan. Let's have Dane DeHaan play me. That's a decent actor, right? Get Dane DeHaan. I can't really think of nobody. Dane DeHaan's a little bit better looking than me too, so like that's not really fair. Uh, Spear Halloween back in 2007. It's okay, Jay. I prefer the remake of Night of the Living Dead by Tom Savini, but that doesn't mean I like the Romero's Night of the Living Dead. I don't like. Absolutely. No, I'm with you there. I actually prefer the remake of Night of the Living Dead over the original one. And one of the reasons why I prefer the remake of Night of the Living Dead over the original one is because of the character, the main actress in the movie. Oh God, Barbara, yeah, Barbara. The character Barbara in the original Night of the Living Dead was just so, and it's not really the movie's fault. That was just how women were portrayed in films. Was that they're the damsel in distress? They scream, they're over exaggerating, and all that shit. And that's what she was. She was just no help. She screamed a lot, and it was annoying. You wish she would do more, but she doesn't do anything until like the last few minutes when she actually runs over there and tries to hold one of the windows shut. But yeah, with the remake, she's a badass. Yeah, Tony Todd was really cool in that movie. I really need to go to the theaters and watch Candyman. I really do. I really need to watch Candyman. I'm gonna do a movie review for Candyman at some point on this channel. So I know it's not a reaction, but I hope a movie review is enough. I don't know if I'm gonna wait. I don't know if I want to wait too long to wait on that Blu-ray to come out. So I really do want to see it. And I've actually been debating whether I'm going to do a review on it or not because of how much people are getting hated for that. People are getting called racist because of some of their opinions about the movie, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Even more beloved YouTubers are getting a lot of shit for their reviews of that new Candyman movie, and I really want to see it and do a review. But I also don't want people to hate on me. But, you're going to get hate no matter what. I have dealt with hate on this channel for at least a year now. So, I mean, it is what it is. Van Helsing has a Halloween reference in the Masquerade Ball. Oh, really? Damn, that's awesome. And Tony Todd is, by the way, a national treasure. Does not get talked about enough. I would love to see Candyman as a killer for Dead by Daylight. No, it came out before the pandemic, but it's pretty much exactly what happened. Yeah. I mean, let's get a fucking get like who is gonna play us in a. I mean, we're not gonna be the first people who are gonna be. They're gonna get like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, right? Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Tom Holland, Scarlett Johansson. I watched Candyman 2021 online. The quality was crappy, given it was a film on a phone, but I actually like this new Candyman movie much more than Farewell to the Flesh and Day. That's what I'm hearing about the movie too. Is a lot of people prefer actually this movie over the original sequels to the movie. And you know what? If you were gonna do a direct sequel to any horror franchise, Candyman was probably the perfect one to do. I have not seen the sequels to the original Candyman, but I've heard nothing but horrible things about them. One of the vampires says All Hallows Eve and Van Helsing fights Dracula on Halloween. I love that idea. Fight fucking Dracula on Halloween, Van Helsing. The line, Helen, by Todd in the car park is simultaneously the most terrifying and orgasmic thing in films. It is terrifying. I find it terrifying. Yeah, dude. The way he says Helen in that fucking parking lot. His first introduction moment. Yeah, that was fucking awesome. Candyman is a gem. And it's so underrated, it's a crime. It really is. It's so underrated. It's in the film. Oh, is it? Okay. That's fucking awesome. I actually just understood what you're saying. I'm sorry I keep fucking skimming over your fucking messages. I feel so bad right now. Yes, I have seen Van Helsing. And I do remember the masquerade scene. Now that I'm sitting down and thinking about it, yes, I masquerade scene. Yeah, Van Helsing fights Dracula. Yep, I've seen the movie. It's a fun time. I know a lot of people hate on that movie, but it's like a good popcorn flick. It's really fun. Yeah, it's got its problems and it's got its dumb moments, but overall, fun movie. I am writing on the wall, the whisper in the. Oh yeah, I'm the writing on the wall, the whisper in the classroom. Without them, I am nothing. So now I must shed innocent blood. Have you seen Sometimes They Come Back? Yeah, the Stephen King movie where the bullies like get killed on the train tracks after like stabbing a kid's brother, and then they come back several years later because of a curse or something, and now they're wreaking havoc on the town trying to take their revenge. Yeah, I've seen that movie. I've never seen Candyman, but yesterday I watched a video of the 10 things you didn't know about Candyman. Oh, really? Yeah, give it a watch. Give it a watch. I think you might like it. It's one of those films I just genuinely think you might like it. I love Sometimes They Come Back. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a classic from my childhood. I've seen that several times as a kid. Not a lot of people talk about that one, so it's kind of cool you brought that up. Yep, they have two others. Yeah, Sometimes They Come Back Again, I think is what the next one's called. Ah, fucking gotta stretch my leg, man. I saw it in the cinema when it came out. The on that first Helen, the entire cinema screamed out at once. Yeah. Oh, I could only imagine. You know, you just look around the room like, what the fuck was that? Yeah, because it wasn't the scene like she said this other guy was Candyman, which he was making himself come off like a Candyman, like he was like, yeah, that's probably who this guy is, making himself sound bigger than what he is. And the real Candyman comes out because now people don't believe that Candyman's real. They just thought it was some gangster. And I just found this out by watching Dead Meat that those were real people who were in gangs and shit that they were filming around and stuff. And they actually had to pay them off so they can use the filming locations. It's like, god damn. And then they even shot their equipment up. It's like, what's happening, Jay? How you doing? Ramon, thank you for joining us, man. Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? And I'm doing pretty good. Just chatting with everybody, asking for ideas for upcoming video reactions. How are you doing, man? I need to do a list of my favorite horror movies soon and post it on YouTube, but I think Candyman would definitely be on it. Candyman is definitely in my top 30, probably 40, 50 favorite horror films of all time. And considering I've seen thousands of probably horror films, top 50 is pretty good. It's a classic, dude. It's awesome. I don't blame you. I wouldn't blame you if it was in your top 5. Candyman, though, definitely needed something. It needed something, you know? Please react to Darkness Falls. Also, Funny Games 2007. Thank you for the recommendations. I really appreciate that. Belzora. Badass name, by the way. I love that name. Belzora. Oh, police sirens outside. That's nice. Yeah, Daniel, I believe that actually hypnotized the actress. They really did. Yeah, that's something I found out too. They actually hypnotized the actress to put her in some of those, trance-like states. That's insanity. Have you seen Club Dread? I have not seen Club Dread. I've been good, man. Just helping out my fam, man. I'm in the same boat, dude. Been helping out my family a lot. I'm glad that you've been doing good. I mean, this has just been a crazy fucking year. It's getting worse and worse and worse, and I just don't see it ending anytime soon. I don't know how this year's gonna end. That's why this YouTube thing has given me so much charisma and passion, and it feels really good to at least have something, going good for me this year, because there's a lot that's not going good. My actual name is Carly. My mom tried to name me Belzora, but my biological father said absolutely not. To this day, I prefer Belzora to Carly. Belzora is a very unique name, but Carly is a very pretty name, so you shouldn't, don't worry. It's still a great name. But yeah, Belzora is a very unique name, so I mean, I feel your pain there. I mean, but still, Carly is a really beautiful name, so I'm glad you're using it for YouTube at least. That's really cool. It's a horror comedy like Idle Hands. Ooh. I'm getting really into the horror comedies. Actually, you'll be surprised that my favorite horror comedy is, you're not really going to be surprised if you know me. The Return of the Living Dead is my favorite horror comedy of all time. I think Shaun of the Dead is highly overrated. But again, don't take what I say in consideration. It's just my opinion. When people talk about horror comedies, they go straight to either Evil Dead 2 or Shaun of the Dead, like those two specifically. But nope, Return of the Living Dead is my favorite horror comedy of all time. I know. Dad had them all on VHS. He loved those movies. We used to watch them. Hell yeah. Oh, let me look at the picture that you sent. Oh yeah, the Sometimes We Come Back stuff. Yeah. Sometimes they come back for me. Sometimes they come back. Sometimes they come back again. Yep. Night of the Demons franchise has dark humor puns. Hell yeah. What about Young Frankenstein? Young Frankenstein is a classic too. I love Young Frankenstein, but it's not my favorite horror comedy. But it's up there. It's close. I know, man. Just people don't listen, don't follow the rules. It is what it is. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't follow the rules. That's why, even now, like, I could go out and get a job right now. I mean, I don't want to stop doing what I'm doing here. I'm obviously making money doing this, and it's so far working out for me. I don't have to go out there, risk anybody. My grandma was already exposed to it, really fucking close, got really sick, and it was horrifying for a while. I mean, I know several people here who have lost people, so it's not something I want to risk. I know the stakes, and I know how serious it can get, so I'm just trying to avoid people, trying to be as isolated as possibly can for at the time being, so I don't risk anybody. Idle Hands was awesome, Ashley says. Ooh, Ashley and everybody thinks Idle Hands is awesome. Putting on the Ritz. But, yeah, the world's crazy right now, and the best thing you can do is just kind of watch out for yourself and your family. It's the best thing you can do right now. Who knows where this world's going to go in the next 5 to 10 years, just focus on the now and then, on the now instead of the then. Have you watched Modern Family? I have not watched Modern Family. So many shows I missed out on, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen an episode, and I've seen glimpses of these episodes of Full House, but I've never seen like a full episode of Full House before. I've never seen a full episode of Friends. Never seen a full episode of Friends. I mean, there's a lot of shows I just have missed out on completely. Yeah, speaking of Rob Zombie, he's getting the rights to the Munsters of all things to do a movie of. Fucking insanity. Yeah, all the shit's going around on fucking 2021 and 2020 and 2019, and yet the worst thing that possibly could happen is fucking Rob Zombie getting the rights to the Munsters. Oh, this year sucks, dude. This year sucks. It's not a fun year for anybody. No one's having a great time. This has just been going downhill since day one of 2019 almost. It's just been horrible. And people were hoping that the world was going to get better, but so far, nope. My dad has been trying to get me to watch Legend of the Seeker. What about My Boyfriend's Back? I think that's what it's called. I have not seen My Boyfriend's Back. My boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble. That song? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hey man, don't hate on Rob Zombie. He is my hero. LOL. I've been a Rob Zombie fan since I was like 3. Hey, those were no. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love Rob Zombie movies. I enjoy House of 1,000 Corpses is one of my favorite horror films of all time. I get it. I like his style too. I think I grew up with some of his songs. But I have not. Maybe it's because how he did Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. The new Halloween 2. I did not like that movie at all, and he just did not. He just almost did like a big F you to the fans, which rubbed me the wrong way. And then 31 wasn't all that great, but him having the Munsters. I mean, he could do something good with it. I'm hoping he doesn't go down a fucking rated R route because oh my god, he would lose fans immediately. Have you seen the vampire show Moonlight? It has the actress from Underworld who played Erica. I have not seen the Moonlight. I don't think I've ever heard of that one, to be honest. Or try to get a vaccine that even helps but understand the risks of getting sick of the vaccine. Yeah, the vaccine. Oh, it's like you pick your poison. Like it's like you can risk it. You don't have to risk it, but people are really trying to force risking it, and it's crazy. As long as someone can dial Rob Zombie back, I think he is good, but when he has complete control, it's tough. Three from Hell was so bleh. And I like Three from Hell, but I actually understand every criticism for it. Like, it's not a great movie. It's okay at best. I enjoyed it for what it was, but absolutely not one of his best. Not even close. Speaking of Dane DeHaan, did you ever see the zombie comedy Life After Beth? No, I have not. But yeah, dude, the COVID fucking vaccine. I don't know. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's very unsettling to see where the world's going. Imagine if a vampire themed Law and Order. That'd be fucking awesome, wouldn't it? A vampire Law and Order. But yeah, Three from Hell was meh at best. Is okay. As long as somebody, if someone's there to kind of control what he does with the monsters, then I think he can do a good job. But to be honest, I don't think Rob Zombie was ever gonna do a rated R monsters movie. I think he knows that there's hardcore lovers of that original show, and they would probably massacre him if he decided to make it rated R. That's what Moonlight is. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Okay, that's pretty fucking awesome, actually. Hell yeah. Michaela, didn't they do a French Twice Forever Night and Blood Ties? But guys, I'm going to go ahead. It's been over an hour and 30 minutes now live stream, so I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. It's been a fucking blast talking to you guys. I'm really glad you could talk with me about certain ideas. You guys have given me a lot of ideas for future content for the channel. Hopefully in October, I'll be redecorating the background for Halloween soon, so you guys hopefully will enjoy that. But of course, you guys, if you like this type of content, always be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, hit the bell notification, and I know it doesn't alert you all the time, but it might alert you sometimes. Keep it retro, movie friends, and of course, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Please, stay safe and take care.